Some people seem to handle emotions remarkably well. They stay calm during conflict. They understand what they are feeling. They communicate clearly. They build strong relationships. And they recover from setbacks without letting emotions completely control them. This ability is often called emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is not about being emotionless. It is not about always being calm, and it is not about being happy all the time. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand emotions, manage them effectively, and respond to them in a healthy way. The first part of emotional intelligence is self awareness. This means recognizing what you are feeling. Many people experience emotions without fully noticing them. They become angry without realizing they are hurt. They become distant without realizing they are overwhelmed. They become anxious without understanding what is causing the anxiety. Self awareness begins with asking a simple question: what am I feeling right now? The second part is understanding emotions. Once you recognize an emotion, the next step is understanding where it comes from. Every emotion has a cause. Sometimes the cause is obvious, sometimes it takes reflection to find it. The goal is not to judge the emotion, the goal is to understand it. The third part is emotional regulation. This means managing emotions without ignoring them. Emotionally intelligent people do not pretend emotions do not exist. Instead, they learn how to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Feeling angry does not require shouting. Feeling afraid does not require running away. Feeling hurt does not require shutting people out. There is always a difference between feeling an emotion and acting on it. The fourth part is empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand what another person may be experiencing. It does not mean agreeing with them. It does not mean solving all their problems. It simply means trying to understand their perspective. Empathy helps people feel seen, heard, and respected. The fifth part is communication. Emotions become easier to manage when they can be expressed clearly. Instead of saying, "You never listen to me," an emotionally intelligent person might say, "I feel ignored when I try to share something important." The focus shifts from attacking the other person to explaining the experience. One of the biggest myths about emotional intelligence is that it is something people are born with. In reality, it is a skill. Like any skill, it can be improved. The more people practice self awareness, empathy, reflection, and communication, the stronger their emotional intelligence becomes. Emotionally intelligent people still feel sadness, they still feel anger, they still feel fear, they still make mistakes. The difference is that they understand these experiences rather than becoming controlled by them. When emotional intelligence is low, emotions often feel confusing and overwhelming. When emotional intelligence grows, emotions become easier to understand and navigate. The emotions themselves may not disappear, but our relationship with them changes. In the end, emotional intelligence is not about controlling every feeling. It is about understanding yourself, understanding others, and responding with awareness instead of impulse. And perhaps that is one of the most valuable skills a person can develop throughout their life. Thank you so much for watching.